doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I feel like every time I see you, something great has happened to you.
Yeah.
In this case,
yeah, the Red Sox won the World Series.
Yeah,
I know. I'm not rubbing it in. I'm not one of those guys.
I'm a Mets fan anyway, so you could rub it in if you like.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't go to the stadium, opposing stadium, wear the other team's stuff,
You
and
had
then
no Red
turn
Sox.
around and look at the crowd and do that. Whenever I see that, I'm just like, that guy should get the kicked out of him. And like, in a perfect world, that happens. I used to wear stuff, the opposing team stuff, because I moved away from Boston, but I just got sick of it. And it's not even being in the stands. It's when you go to the bathroom. That's the worst. Yeah, some guy knows. Yeah, you go out to the bathroom, they wait till you're doing your thing, and then they push you in they take out their childhood on you, and you got this bullseye on your head, and it's just like, why am I doing? What am I, Steven Seagal? I'm gonna fight all these guys with my out. He made that movie, right? I think he made a movie like that. So I'm just like, I am a very courteous fan. Still almost got into a fight.
Oh, really? At Dodger Stadium?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Because West Coast fans are insane.
What do you mean by that?
They are. Everybody talks about Philly. Ooh, they threw snowballs at Santa Claus. Dodger fans would have stabbed them. So I don't, I don't get your tickets, dude. I'm in the upper deck with the real people. So, they've had a hard day at work, and that's all they need. So basically what happened was a lot of empty seats where I was up because StubHub was gouging people so bad, people just stayed home. So there was all these empty seats behind us.
Really?
So my buddy was taking his beer, empty beer cans, was sticking them there, and this guy, I don't know, he had a problem with it. And rather than just being, hey, do you mind, my wife and kid got to get by, can you just blah, 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 he just immediately went to, hey, was there something wrong with the bottom of your chair? And then it escalated, and then I pulled the ladies line, which usually diffuses it. I was like, ladies, come on, what are we doing? We're at the game here, right? And I go to shake his hand, he doesn't shake my hand like an So now, all my Boston anger comes up, and I'm just talking loudly about West Coast fans, forgetting that I'm a bald 50-year-old man that's going to get thrown off the upper deck. And finally, after an inning and a half, I'm at the World Series, and I'm mad at this idiot behind me. What do I care? Okay, what do I care about this guy? He's not going to hurt us. There's four of us. He was like 80 pounds overweight, so what's he gonna fall on us? Like, that's the best thing he's gonna do. So I went down to get a beer. When I came back, he was mean-mugging me the whole way up.
Oh, really?
He's with his wife and kid. He's sitting there, looking like he just got out of Denny's, and he's looking at me like he's gonna do something. So my eyes are starting to go, but I refuse to get glasses. So I'm sitting there, like, as I'm walking up, I'm like, is this guy looking at me? So, when you have old eyes, you got to look away and then look back to make sure, right? So I did that. Now he thinks I'm soft. Like, oh, I got him. He blinked, right? So something happened on the walk up to him. I was just like, I'm not doing this anymore. I was just like, dude, come on, man. I got to respect the Dodgers. I love you guys. I'm sorry we put that thing. Can we just squash this, right? So I go to do the fist bump, and he's so immature, like emotionally, that when he went to do the fist bump, he didn't even move his hand up. He just had it in his lap, and he just kind of went like this. You're like when a toddler goes to wave for the first time, they don't lift their arm up, they just imitate you like that. Like, he did that, and I did the fist bump, and then we were fine. So I think I figured something out.
What?
Because there's an overlap with Irish guys and Mexican dudes as far as, like, a disconnect. Like, you have, like, this anger, and, like, I think, like, when you meet a 40-year-old Mexican dude, you got to do the math. That's like meeting a 60-year-old Irish guy in therapy years. Like, they're even more hardcore. Dude, they'll literally stand there, face 10 people with flamethrowers and not even flinch. Be like, what? I'm not backing down. So you got to give him the out. So I gave him the out, and then I squashed it. And then even my buddy, the Irish Boston guy next to me, afterwards, he walked out. He was just like, dude, how did you do that? How did you do that? It's just like, well, I've been married for 5 years, losing fights all the time. So I've just learned that you got to give somebody the out.
I think that's excellent advice.
Yeah. So
you didn't bring your wife and daughter to the game? How old's your daughter now?
She's going to be 2 in January.
Oh, 2 in January. That's cute. So did she watch the games with you at home?
No, she likes Puppy Dog Pals.
Oh, yeah.
And she likes the Disney channels. Anytime, in her world, it's on 24/7. So, like, when I go to turn it on, the second I put the TV on, I start going, hey, we're going to watch some football. We're going to, and she just goes, dog? What, the dog? And I'm like, no, the dogs went to bed. And then The way TV is now is just the stupid dogs are on all day long. They are on. And my wife has watched them at night, so she knows. So now I got to put it on. And then I got to find out, like, I flip back and forth during the commercial. And the second I flip away from the dog, she goes, uh-oh, dog, dog. And then she starts, like, crying. So I only know, like, half the Red Sox names. That's, like, how little... I was talking about it on my podcast. I'm like, and then that guy hit the home run, and the other guy hit the single. Like, I didn't even know anybody's name this year, so...
I have to say, I don't know why I am so tickled that you are starring in a movie with Hugh Jackman, which is...
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say starring. If you blink your eye, you're going to miss me. But, yeah, I got a couple of lines.
You got a couple of lines, but you're with Hugh in the movie, right? I mean, you have a scene with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
He plays Gary Hart.
Yes, he does.
Which just seems like was from a much more innocent time, I guess, in a way.
Yes, it's basically, yeah. It's called The Front Runner. It's about the Gary Hart story, who was the first politician where they went into his personal life. They found out he had a mistress. And when I was a kid, I remember that whole scandal taking about 6 weeks. And he was the guy, he was going to win it. And that whole thing, it took a week.
Yeah.
They followed him. He found out that he had a mistress. They were standing outside his house. He said, to hell with it. I'm not going to run anymore. And long story short, Hugh Jackman plays the part of Gary Hart. And he was amazing. And I had a really fun scene where we were tailing him. We were chasing him down this alley. And he's like the nicest guy ever. But he's a big guy. He's like 6'4", and he's ripped. And we went down the alley, and his character's mad at our character, and he just turned around and looked at us. And for half a second, I was like, oh, that's Wolverine. And I legit got scared. And he's a big guy, you know? So what's funny in this scene is as the reporter, I have, like, a notebook, and I dropped it. And after the screening, we went to the Toronto Film Festival, and all these actors are coming up to me. I love the choice you made. I love the choice you made to drop the notebook. I go, no, dude, that was real. I was like... No, he didn't turn around. He was just standing there. We came flying out of the alley. He was full-on Wolverine, everything but the knives coming out.
Well...
Yeah, that takes me back to the days, 2 a.m.
Acting is
outside.
acting. It makes no difference
Yeah,
whether you're
works.
faking it or real. Well, it's great to see you. Congratulations on the movie. It's called The Front Runner. It opens in theaters on November 6th. And you can see Bill live at Madison Square Garden on November 7th. That's pretty great.
That's amazing.
Bill
Yes.
Burr, everybody. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. If you want to see all our latest videos, click the subscribe button. And if you don't, click anyway and close your eyes when they come on.